Hi guys, it's Gary here. Today we are going to have a look at my quite old now Ibanez RG470 and the woes I've had with this guitar. So I've owned this instrument for around about probably 16 years, maybe a little bit longer. It is a genuine Japanese made, you probably can't see it on the headstock there, Japanese made Ibanez RG470 series. I got this from JG Windows in Newcastle upon Tyne many moons ago when I was still a young whippersnapper. It's shown some signs of use. There's a couple of marks here and there. You can see where the paint is splitting across the wings. The neck is nicely wearing as well. I don't know if you can see that on camera there, but it's looking pretty good. It's taken on a sort of a little pattern of its own. Very smooth to play, it's not lacquered. It's obviously just lightly oil finished, I think. Very smooth though. Quite flat, interestingly, compared to the Ibanez RG8 that I've also got and I've been playing more often recently. This isn't as flat a neck as I remember. So I've got 4 or 5 guitars at the moment. This was the one that was getting played least because of the issues with the Floyd Rose, which I'll mention, that was the springs being hit there, the back exposed. So yeah, it's the neck profile is quite shallow, but it's slightly ever so rounded, ever so more rounded than I thought. Look at the back there in terms of the access, that is quite a nicely healed joint with a little bit of a curved cutaway there running into the body so you can easily access the upper frets. A nice body carve as well for comfort. It's quite a light guitar. It's not overly heavy. 5-way pickup selector switch, nice metal knobs as well for the volume and the tone control there. Ibanez's own V7, V8 and S1 pickups, which I've actually found to be quite nice, quite good quality, quite responsive, and of course the obligatory licensed by Floyd Rose tremolo system, floating bridge, which means, yes, locking nuts at the top and a complete pain in the arse to tune sometimes. There we go. You can see my current setup with the 3 springs in the back. They are, of course, to counter the tension of the pull of the springs. If you don't know how a licensed Floyd Rose system works, or any other floating bridge really of this nature, with the 2 points there, so it can bend the notes up or down based on a fulcrum. So you've got pressure from the strings, counter tension in the form of the springs in the back, which sits the trem block itself there, ideally in the middle, so it can move forwards and backwards, which again allows you to raise or lower the notes. The strings run through the saddles. There we go. I've got this guitar out of storage, I suppose, really today, just as a bit of a project. It was covered in, I don't even know what. I've had to use a bit of Dr. Duck's Axe Wax all over, just to kind of remove that layer of grime, dirt. I mean, it's been in a soft bag, but there's still something unpleasant over it, so I've used that. It's come up quite nicely. Quite clearly, all of these strings are going to be dead because of how long it's been in storage. I have managed to get it in tune. Has it stayed in tune? That's the question with the Floyd Rose. Yeah, I'm happy with that, with the open strings there. So that seems to have stayed in tune so far. I don't want to give it loads of whammy abuse and really go hard with the tremolo on, because I always thought then it's probably not going to go in tune. Tuners themselves, they're not bad quality. They're okay, they do the job. Locking nuts being reliable. If it stays in tune, this is going to feature in some of the upcoming rehearsal videos I'm going to do. But again, it's a bit battle worn. It's used, it's done a few gigs as compared to some of my other guitars, which have done less. But as I say, I have had this the longest out of all my current guitars. I think probably barring my acoustic. So there you go. That is my Ibanez RG470 series Japanese made guitar. And it was today's project, insofar as the project was to clean it up and get it back in tune, and it now appears to be cleanish. I mean, it's not a pro finish by any stretch of the imagination. Obviously the frets are dull and things, but certainly it's not bad, and I'll take not bad for the amount of time and effort I've put in. So it's just the guitar that stayed with me, and I'll probably keep forever, you know, until my last days, really, just because I got it when I was very young, and it was a gift from my parents. And it's just great. It meant a lot getting it. First proper rock guitar. So there you go, my Ibanez RG470. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment and subscribe for more. And in another video I'll be playing this. Another video again after that. Probably talk about some of my other guitars and some other things I've got going on. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you next time.